Holy shit, guys, I have a ton of stuff showing up today. Let me go turn on a light. Like, I literally had 3 other packages today show up today. This was not slated till right till Thursday. Then I randomly checked the tracking to see if it, where it's at. And it was in my mailbox, and I didn't even know. So I went to go check the mailbox, and sure enough, it was in there. So, I'm not a big collector when it comes to Funko Pop conventions, right? I'm really not. Just because at the end of the day, conventions were just kind of annoying because you have to go to all these stores when I was collecting. And I'm still collecting, but back when I first started collecting, this store would have an exclusive, this store would have an exclusive. And as someone who doesn't drive and was like younger, teenager, mid-adult, I didn't really, well, not mid-adult, like 18, 19. I didn't have a car, so I just would miss out. And then, a lot of that stuff. And I usually was okay if I missed out. Now that I have money of my own, and Funko's really made it easy where, yes, certain things are exclusive to stores, you could also just go on Funko.com, pop in an order, and it'll show up. And to me, that's awesome. So, let me show you the stuff I got here. Because I was just able to order all 3 of these on Funko.com. 2 of these were exclusive to different retailers. Let's get into it. Let's start with the first 2. I guess first 2. This is a Fairly Odd Parents 2-pack of Anti-Cosmo and Anti-Wanda. I love how these look. I actually really like the Fairly Odd Parents. They had some of it on Netflix. And one late night, I was watching a couple episodes of it, and man, the humor on that show, and it holds up. It's pretty funny still. Here's Anti-Wanda. I kind of feel bad holding these because the stands I'm always afraid these stands are going to break. And I'd be devastated if this one broke. But I love how she's holding a burger with her feet. The fun of Anti-Cosmo and Wanda, if you don't know the show, basically, there are fairies in the show. And with one fairy, the laws of nature in fairy world is like there's every fairy, there's an anti-fairy. So Cosmo's dumb, so his anti-fairy is the smart one. Wanda's in his relationship is the smart one, so she's the dumb one. And it's really, but these look great. They look straight out of the cartoon. They did do a con exclusive of the original main 3 from the show, and I didn't get that just because it was exclusive to Terror Temple, and a lot of people will tell you that was a whole mess. And so they are doing a new wave of those. I did pre-order those, but I don't like the new Cosmo and Wanda because they don't have mouths like these do. Every figure in the set has a mouth except those new 2. I don't know why they chose to do that. But these look great and look straight out of the cartoon. So I grabbed those. I want to get the complete series of the show. Do a rewatch. Have not done that yet. But that's definitely something I want to do soon. Alright, these 2 are in hard stacks. I don't know if I fully like the idea of these pops shipping out in hard stacks because I feel like it adds to the cost. Like the normal convention exclusives used to cost $20. Well, this one was not 20, 15. When it was 20 because I was in a hard stack. And I don't really need this one in a hard stack because I'm probably going to take it out of box. Keep it that way. This is Invader Zim. I really like Invader Zim. I'm not crazy about it like some people, but I do really like the show. I think I'd be crazy about it if I rewatched it recently. I haven't seen the show in a long time, but this guy's cool. Let me get him out of the box here. This guy's sick. I love his Urkin arms there, little thing. That's the only Zim I have. I know they've done lots of other ones. I just never got one. And now I feel really glad I did. I wish they do more Gur pops. If they do another Gur as a convention exclusive or something like that, I'll grab him. But this guy's pretty sick. Love the way he turned out. So I grabbed that guy. Here's another one that looks straight out of the cartoon. Now this one's pretty cool, but also a little disappointing. Let me take this guy the hard stack. I'm going to put him back in immediately when I'm done, because I was just so happy I could even get this guy. I didn't even think I was going to be able to. Because if you know Funko's conventions, they used to do this thing where if they'd make a figure that was limited in number, they would be con only. Automatically con only. Like, you don't have a shot unless you go to the con. And most collectors knew that and were okay with that. There would be a couple of ones that were kind of bad. The most infamous one, I think, was when they made the only Qui-Gon Jinn pop that existed at the time. Now they've done other ones. Back in the day, that was the only one that ever existed. A super popular character, and you could only get it at the con. And it was like super limited. So fans were pissed about that one. As they should be. That was kind of fucked up on Funko's part. But this one, they're doing a new strategy. So this was $25 for 10 toy. And he's limited to 5,000 pieces. And that is interesting to me, because what their new strategy is, like, depending on the piece count, the price goes up. So this guy was not con only, but he was still very limited number, and it was a higher price. And you got him in a hard stack, which I think pops like this, yeah, send them in hard stacks. No one's going to take these out of box, right? Pops like these, maybe. Not this one, I think. But yeah, I woke up at 6 a.m. right when these dropped, because the Anti-Cosmo Wanda and this were the ones I thought would sell out. I think Anti-Cosmo Wanda didn't end up selling out. I think they knew, based on how well the last Fairly Odd Parents set did, that they knew that they had to do more. And so they would do a better job of having more available. And this one is a great one. Also, it's so I really liked how this one turned out. What I don't like about this, though, is that it says Toy Story in the box. Yeah, I know he appeared in Toy Story 4. I think he might have appeared in some other Toy Story movies, but he's a Pixar Shorts character, not a Toy Story character. That's where he came from and should be honored as such, but I get it. Put the Toy Story in the box. People think they'll need to complete their sets, but I do really like how this guy turned out. He does look really cool. Just, should I take him out of the box and take a look? Yeah, okay, I'll do that, but I'm gonna immediately slide him back in. I want to be very careful with this guy, because I don't want to ding him up any more than, oh, you know what? Looks like he got already dinged up from being in the hard stack. I don't know if you can see that. It's kind of dented a little on the inside, but I'm still going to try to take him out real quick. There you go. That's pretty sweet. He's got his little instruments there. Looks fantastic. I wish actually Funko would do a whole line of Pixar Shorts characters, because there's quite a few of those I'd probably go for. I remember we had the Pixar Shorts Collection Volume 1, and I watched the heck out of that. Volume 2, when they put that out on Blu-ray, I didn't watch that one as much. It had good shorts on it, but a lot of them were like characters from the movies, like, oh, the Toy Story shorts or whatever, and you're like, those are okay, but there was something more special about the Pixar shorts with just individual original new characters and stories that couldn't really work as a movie, but they're wonderful shorts. But that one's a great one right there. I love that one. I love me some Pixar. What can I say? But I love that pop. And I wish I got some of those other Pixar figures they've done in the past that I never got. But he looks great. And I can't wait to put him up there. Actually, you can't see it, but let me flip you around. Up there is where he's going to go with those pops. Place for the Anti-Cosmo and Wanda to go. But yeah, what did you get for WonderCon? Was there anything you were bummed you weren't able to get? If you do want most of these, I think most of these are still available. I know Zim is probably readily available. He's a Hot Topic exclusive, and they're great about getting their con exclusives. This guy sold out. He's gone. Sorry if you missed out. I love him. So don't ask me to try and sell him. But let me know your thoughts, like, share, and subscribe.